sister Stephanie, and I wanted to.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah, that's right. One of a kind. A happy marriage doesn't mean you have a perfect spouse or a perfect marriage. It simply means you've chosen to look beyond the imperfections. Well, those of us who know Erin will tell you Joe has a lot of imperfections to look beyond. And it's not so much imperfections as we call the dumb blonde moments. So, what I'm going to do is share a few stories, and the people who know Erin very well, I could probably pass this microphone to every single table here, and we'll have a story to share. But I stand between the food and the alcohol, so I'm going to go ahead and just share 2 or 3 stories that stand out to me from our childhood. The first is, we're probably about in middle school, we took a road trip to Florida. So it's my whole family, there's 6 of us in a van. We drove 24 or 3 hours from New York to Florida. Erin and I are sitting in the back seat, and we get to about the Pennsylvania area. And those who drove through Pennsylvania know there's always construction on the road. And they have these orange barrels to tell you you're in a construction zone. So I'm in the back, way back with Erin, and she gets this perplexed look on her face. And I just am like, oh, here we go. She looks at me and she turns and she goes, Stephanie, why do people put trash cans on the side of the road? Like, it's pulled over and throw out their trash. So I look at her and I go, those are construction barrels. So that's one. And the next one, we're going to fast forward a few years. She's coming to visit me. I played basketball at Canisius College. She's coming with my parents to a game. And those of you who drive through the freeway to go to Buffalo, New York, you see you pass the airport on the way. So my family's getting ready to pass the airport, and they pass the runway area. Well, Erin turns around, she's looking around, she goes, oh, how nice, they decorated the thruway for Christmas. So my dad responded, you guys can insert any swear word you want, that's the runway, you know. And the last one I think is my personal favorite, and most of our families know Erin. She's visiting my sister in Atlanta. They decided before they go out, they're going to go to Chili's. And they wanted to get Chili's to go, so they pull into the takeout area. And Sarah's driving, and she pulls into the spot that says the to-go area. So they pull in and they park, and Erin gets pissed. And she's like, Sarah, who the hell is Togo, and why does he need his own spot? So immediately my cell phone starts ringing. That's what your sister said. What are they talking to? It's to go, Erin. She said it's to go. So now every time I pass the Chili's, I'm like, Togo! So like I said, there's many more stories that I can share, but I stand between you and the food and the alcohol. But on a serious note, Joe, you're lucky and blessed to married such a wonderful, incredible woman. And even though I'm the older sister, I think people that know us very well will tell you that Erin's probably taking care of me more than I've taken care of her. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my sister for some survival. And so, how do you marry into the Stacer family? Survival, okay? I need you to pay close attention now. Oh, we didn't tell you about this. Sorry.
All right, so at the request of Joe, I'm going to keep this short. I am Erin's oldest sister by 6 minutes of this. But I'm definitely more wiser. And I just want to talk about my first encounter with Joe. That was about 3.5 years ago. He was actually a patient in my chiropractic office, and he was having some lower back pain. And let's just say I didn't make a very good first impression with him. Being the protective older sister that I was, I asked Joe how old he was. And he responded, how old do you think I am? Oh well. So I said, 45. And Joe just turned 44 about a month ago. So, oops, that was my dad. But then Joe met my twin sister Stephanie. So my first impression didn't look so bad after that. So I think his words were, thank God you are the sister that only lives 5 miles away and not the other one. Right, Joe? On a serious note, I just want to say that since Erin's met you, she has had the most unmistakable glow about her, and everyone around her can tell that how happy she was, and people just made comments on the dance floor and how happy she was. And I'm so happy that you have found her, and that you and your girls have accepted her into your lives, and we look forward to spending, we look forward to spending more times over the years with you. Your girls, where are they? Your girls have been amazing to my daughter, I'm going to give you some important lessons to keeping Erin happy. So, number one, communication, which I think the Reverend or the judge talked about today. Remember to speak slow and clear. Erin is lacking in the common sense department as you can see by these stories. Number two, please do all the cooking in the household. We all know what happens when Erin enters the kitchen.
Cereal.
Number three, compromise, as Stephen Ken will tell you. Yes, dear, is a word you will learn often. And they've learned frequently today. Number four, drink heavily at our family functions. No explanation needed. And number five, laugh often. Which shouldn't be too hard when Erin's around. She's always guaranteed to say something crazy. So I'd like everyone to raise their glasses. We just want to wish Erin and Joe the best of luck. And I'm going to read a quote. So no relationship is all sunshine, but once you've learned how to play in the rain, you've discovered the secret to surviving the passing storm together. Cheers.